Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare on the GeForce GTX 1060 6GB for FPS monitoring. This time I won't be using cam since it's not working with this game, but don't worry, I notified cam's developers about this, so they're working on a fix. I'll do 1080p, 1440p and 4K. If you want to skip to any of those sections of the video, check the description below. So it ran way better than I expected on the GTX 1060. Just keep something in mind, on 1080p you'll see a lot of stutters or micro stutters or whatever you want to call them due to the sun shadows and spot shadows cache. So if you disable just cache sun shadows and cache spot shadows, you'll have a much more stable experience since it will use way less VRAM. So I suggest you disable that since on 1080p I enabled it. Then on 1440p and 4K I disabled that option and the game was much more stable on higher resolutions, so just play on 1080p without those two settings and you'll be fine on ultra settings. On 4K I had to overclock the GTX 1060, so keep that in mind, but the game ran fine. If you have the 3GB version of the GTX 1060, I suggest playing on 1080p or 1440p with medium textures, that will help a lot. But if you want pretty much the same performance as me on 1080p and 1440p, just overclock the GTX 1060 3GB. You have almost the same FPS at the base 1060 6GB. But yeah, now I'm going to talk about the options menu. So for the options menu, we go into the advanced video, and there we have, well, the display adapter, which is which graphics card you have. Then you can choose between full screen borderless, just full screen, or windowed as usual. Then you can use VSync if you want. I suggest turning that off. Then you can choose the resolution and the render resolution, so if you want to super sample or just downscale to another resolution, you can do that. You can do 4K or lower than 1080p. Then on texture options we have the texture resolution that goes from very low to high. If you have a 2GB card, I suggest using normal because high is too demanding for what I could see. Then texture filtering, anisotropic is the anisotropic filtering. We have low, medium or high. It doesn't say if it's 4 times, 8 times or 16 times. Then we have lights and shadow options. We have shadow map resolution, normal, high or extra or auto. So this is a big FPS hit. You might want to play with this setting if you're having low FPS. Then we have shadow caster levels, which affects the number of lights on the scene which the objects receive or are emitted. Then we have cache spot shadows and sun shadows, which will pre-calculate the spot shadows and sun shadows, but it will use a lot of VRAM, so you might want to have a 4GB card or better to use that. Then we have volumetric lighting. It just enables the sunbeam and light beam effects. It's not really that noticeable and you can get a good FPS boost from this. Then we have ambient occlusion, which is a big FPS hit too. You might want to disable this if you're having low FPS. It seems to be SSAO because this looks like a console port. Then we have particle lightning, low, normal, high or ultra. This is just a lightning of particle effects. I suggest lowering this because on very heavy scenes with smoke and explosions you'll notice the performance difference. Then on post-process options we have depth of field and motion blur. You can enable or disable them as you wish. Then we have anti-aliasing, FXAA and SMAA 1X and T2X. And then we have film grain, which I suggest just turn it off. It's just interfering with the gameplay in my opinion. And finally we have miscellaneous options. We have bullet impacts, which is bullet holes into the surfaces. Tessellation, which adds additional geometry to the scene. If you're having issues, just lower this. Then particle quality, the same as before, but on the particles in general we have normal or high. I suggest keeping this on normal. On very heavy, smoke heavy scenes you'll have problems if you have a low end card. Then on level of detail we have low, normal, high or ultra. Level of detail is a big FPS hit on this game, so if you're having low FPS you might want to lower this too. On the 750 Ti it was really necessary to lower this to get a good frame rate. And then we have an FOV slider. It goes from 80 degrees to 120, so finally they made a proper FOV slider for a Call of Duty game. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you keep enjoying the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Close to the tower now. Civilians. I don't know, Ethan. still firing on our fleet! Torrance is hit!
What's our heading?
On the street! Open fire! 12 o'clock!
Stairs, this way!
More targets! Back and deck!
Try and flank them!
We'll cover you, Rhea! Right flank! Keep it covered! Understood! Enemy flank on! Going for the head! We're retreating! Cover! Understood! Get back! Let's take our position! Get it! 12 o'clock! I see one! 2 o'clock! Hey, keep taking drones! At the window! To the west! At the window! To the west! We're on there! Keep it going! Crossing grenade! What is it? We need reinforcements now! Cover me! 1 o'clock! Enemy identified. Seth's been trying to take control for years, Ethan.
They knew our whole fleet was here. Grace, hide that door. I'll clear in behind you.
In first. Don't look at the ground! Don't let that happen! 11 o'clock! Enemies ahead!
Let's get out there.
Sir, take this! What is it? A hacking module. I can hijack a bot's view. Okay, I'm in. Now control the box for attack. Quickly, Lieutenant.
Good work, Lieutenant.
That's good tech.
Keep it, sir.
All stations, Marines are pinned down.
Station. They will need a casket. This is 3-1. Wait for your mark.
Request for fire. Target is marked.
Roger. Target acquired. Inbound hot. Shots out. Shots out.
Go ahead, 3-1.
Look out.
Force up! Tower's at the top of the hill!
Gold 2-4, I need you on the left flank. 2-6, take the right.
Copy, on the left!
Gold team, report. Okay, let's take it.
3-1 on station. Available for tasking. This is 3-1. Waiting for your mark.
3-1, target marked.
Roger. Inbound for gunfire. Guns, guns, guns!
Good hit, 3-1.
Copy. Disengaging.